The family of a young man from Dartford stabbed to death in Cyprus 2 years ago are hoping their local MP, Gareth Johnson, will be able to help bring the suspected killers to justice as he flies out to the island to raise the profile of the case. George Low was 22 when he was killed on a night out in the Greek Cypriot part of the island in 2016. The two main suspects were arrested in the Turkish-controlled part of Cyprus, but then freed. Gareth Johnson is meeting with authorities on both sides of the island this week. Amanda Akass has our exclusive report.
George Low was murdered on holiday in Cyprus more than 2 years ago. For his parents, it's been very hard to grieve, knowing his suspected killers have never had to face justice.
It's had a huge impact on us as a family. It's just a feeling of numbness all the time. Not being able to go, but
we try as a family to keep our spirits up and be hopeful that something will happen and we will get justice. After 2 years, it takes a toll on you.
George and his friend Ben Barker were on a night out when they were stabbed outside this bar in Ayia Napa.
I remember having the knife in my back. I remember pulling it out. I didn't see George get stabbed. I heard a scream of a young girl and turned around and George was already on the floor. 2 years have gone by and it feels like they've got away with what they've done. It makes you feel sick to your stomach when you think about it.
Police in Ayia Napa identified the two main suspects, Salih Ahmet and Mehmet Akpınar, within days of the attack. But the two men immediately fled from the Greek Cypriot part of the island to the Turkish-controlled north, where they were arrested for crossing the border illegally, not in connection with the murder. Both were set free last year, Akpınar in January, Ahmet in June. Akpınar was re-arrested in northern Cyprus in October, but was set free once again. The northern part of Cyprus isn't recognised as an independent state by most countries and therefore isn't bound by international extradition treaties. But George's family are hoping their local MP can help push the case forward in person.
I think it's important that we bring to book those people who are behind this murder and attempted murder. I want to try and kickstart everything to try and ensure that we get justice for George Low and, of course, his family too.
We all just hope he can make a difference and help us out, because in 2 years there's been no progress and we need some help.
We're all just so distraught. We're such a close family and one of them taken away from us, it's just so hard.
Gareth Johnson will be meeting officials from both sides of Cyprus. 2,000 miles away, George's family hope the diplomatic impasse could finally be broken. Amanda Akass, BBC South East Today, Dartford.